Welcome back to Morning Joe. 41 past the hour. The first order of business in the new Republican-led Congress. The Keystone Pipeline. GOP lawmakers plan to file legislation in both chambers today. And here with us now from Capitol Hill, the man who authored the House version of the bill, Republican representative from North Dakota and incoming member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, Congressman Kevin Cramer. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So I guess the first question for you, sir, is this going to happen?
What's going to happen? We're going to bring it up onto the floor in rather expedited fashion this week. I think we'll have the rule will be debated probably in the Rules Committee tomorrow, be on the floor Thursday, and I expect we'll have debate and a final vote on Friday, and we'll send it over to the Senate.
It seems, Mark Halperin, like this would be one area where there's room to breathe between the White House and Republicans. Sure. Yes, no? Mark, first.
Well,
hold on, sir. Mark, and then you take it to the Congress.
Maybe there should be in the abstract, but I've always thought that there's no way the Democrats would go along with this unless they got it as part of a bigger deal with a trade-off on other things on energy and climate, and that's not how Republicans are approaching it. It's a failure to adopt a new paradigm. The president, I think, should be talking to Republicans about this legislation rather than just waiting and laying in wait to veto it.
Has there been any communication from the White House on this to try and broker anything, sir?
None that I'm aware of, Mika, but at the same time, I guess I have to say I'm somewhat encouraged by the fact that he hasn't issued a veto threat yet. I guess, when you're looking for incremental progress, that's a little bit of progress. At least he's not, wielding the veto pen in front of us before we even have the debate.
Julie Pace?
Well, the White House has all but said they're going to veto it. They say they take a dim view of the legislation. Congressman, I'm curious. The president, when he talks about Keystone, says that on both sides of this debate, people are overestimating the impact of the project. I'm wondering what you think the impact of the Keystone pipeline would be in terms of job growth and energy prices, given that we've seen oil prices falling, gas prices falling over the last couple of months.
Well, I think it's significant. Now, you have to remember, I'm from North Dakota, and I spent nearly 10 years as an energy regulator in North Dakota prior to coming to Congress 2 years ago. In fact, I carried the pipeline portfolio for the North Dakota Public Service Commission when we sited the original Keystone pipeline through 600 landowners' land in a number of communities and counties. And I can tell you it's a significant job growth opportunity. And it's not just the permanent jobs, the welders, the backhoe operators, the truck drivers, which are all great, but the local restaurants and retailers and hotels that actually, thrive and survive as a result of the construction itself is very important. But I think the issues are far beyond that even. When we think about national security, when we think about energy security, you talk about the drop in oil prices. I think this current drop in oil prices is a clear demonstration of how vulnerable we still are to a global situation, geopolitics outside of our control. I think the Keystone Pipeline represents an opportunity to take more control and perhaps be the price maker rather than the price taker, stabilize prices at an appropriate level, at least not be so susceptible to what the OPEC nations want the price to be, whether it's a spike up or a drop down.